NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for him.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Lonzo Ball. Porter is out there with Geiger, and it's Bryan in at the shooting guard. We've got the monster. Cowboy is out there with Wilson. Then it's the kid, and it's Miracle Man in at the point guard position. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Bryan, the feed to Porter. Wilson with the block. And they're running. Here's Tyler. Fernando pulls it in. And a wide open look for Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Ball, the pass to Fernando. Porter against Wilson. Porter can't get that one to fall. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wilson into the lane.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Here's Bryan.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Leonard, out left to the wing. Here's Miracle Man, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Porter passes to Bryan. 6 on the shot clock.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Miracle Man, and he jams it with authority.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Geiger. He had 19 points in the win against Denver. Back to Ball. Poked loose. Leonard with the steal. Here's the lob to the hoop. Porter looking it over.
Yeah, just using those long strides to just kind of knife through the teeth of the defense. Porter daring them to hit him on that one.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Porter drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw. It gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now, here's Porter. 11 points last game, and good that time.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Geiger, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
Geiger with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now, here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will say Gary Payton, I got him to... chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Thunder's checked in for Miracle Man.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
Oh, as he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now, here's Okongwu. He had 10 points in the win against Denver.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Here's ABC. Here's the professor. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Hield. Okongwu with it. Here's Stojic, and the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 25-point game against Denver. It's tipped. They recover it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. There's the pass to Rainman. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Hield outside. One second left, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
We come back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter. Of basketball. They've got ABC. Thunder is out there with Rain Man, and there's Money. And it's the professor in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's Gary. Pass to ABC. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Stojic. And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. That's his first personal foul. Substitution number 91. Okongwu, the pass to Morgan. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Rain Man's got his second basket of the game. Pass to Morgan. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Oklahoma City. Four on the shot clock. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Geiger comes in for Okongwu. And Ball subbed in for Heel. Greg, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, as the playoffs are coming up, how do they ensure their success continues into the postseason?
Well, Kevin, the skeptics are still going to be out there. You just got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You've got to be resilient and adaptable when the adversity hits, because it's going to come. And the belief system so paramount to success of teams, especially underdog teams in the postseason. Do they have the confidence to get the job done?
And the Thunder making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Leonard against Porter. He kicks the ball. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Morgan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Porter with the steal. Pulls up for 3. Ball, no good. Ball's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range. driving lanes, and he can take advantage. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Miracle Man. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that's serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And guys, he has all the makings of an elite scorer. Porter combines size, athleticism, and terrific shot making.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up. Up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
And he recovers it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Pass to Morgan. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Got a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And the Thunder making a change here. Fields checked in. 1:41 left in the first half of basketball. Now the pass to Geiger. Back to Ball. Clock is at 3. Steps back and fires. Here's Fernando. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Good on both. Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Up top, Hield. It's good from the top of the key. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Okongwu.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Rain Man. The layup off target.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
On the wing, Hield. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Fernando's got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Basket good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Hield outside. Good work there as it goes. 7 points in the game.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Taking 2 shots. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Shoots it up. The shot, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They're in better shape now than they were at one point when they trailed by 8. And by just a fraction, they got the better of the action in the second quarter. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was a difference.
And that'll do.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Oklahoma City has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Michael Porter. Tiger is out there with ball, and it's Fernando in at the 4-man position, and the foul on the monster. That'll be his second foul of the game. Passes it to Geiger. Here's Ball, a second chance effort. He can't get that one.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Ball finds Porter. Here's Fernando. Ball up top. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Geiger. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Doesn't go that time.
Ugh, ugly start in the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Lets it go from 11. Tries again. It's deflected. And Oklahoma City making a change. Morgan's checked in, and so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams were...
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating. To the defense, guys, getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Porter. From the stripe, shot clock at 6. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Here's Tyler. He doesn't hit that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Okongwu's jacked in for Porter. And the foul goes on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The pass to Okongwu. Passes it to Morgan. Here's Geiger. From 13, that one a little long.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Geiger with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bryan. The shot, no good. Big T that time from Leonard. Gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Tyler to the paint. Here's the monster. And they call the foul, so he's got the... One chance here to make it a three-point play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
.158 left to play here in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Great, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now, as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Gary. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Stojic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. looking just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Free throw line numbers for him, 6 of 7.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Oklahoma City moving it around. A nice shot by Morgan.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And he's able to get it back. Inside, here's Hield. With 2 seconds left, and he lays it up and in. Money's got 7.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's the home team, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo. So quick, and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got the kid. Cowboy is out there with the monster. Then there's the miracle man, and it's Wilson in at the small forward position. Porter, no luck. Shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. That one goes. Count it.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
On the wing, Hield. He's covered by Leonard. Hield kicks to Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Fernando. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first one falls, and Oklahoma City making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver.
And Seattle, right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Here's Wilson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 6th assist on the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because I think they're on to something if we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Miracle Man's got 27 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Ball, and it's blocked, and they get it back. Chandler kicks the ball, and he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Johnson outside, and the foul goes on the Magician. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul.
Martinez the pass to Powell. Oklahoma City moving it around. Ball kicks to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Wilson with the block.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half. If they want to somehow win this game, the offense has gone stagnant. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow.
Oh!
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the game, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Here's Miracle Man, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul.
Here's Martinez. Count that bucket. Martinez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. The Thunder shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. It certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, and measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Miracle Man. Got it. Good job in the low post. Miracle Man's got 44.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside. Outside, it just doesn't matter.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, your smartphone, or your computer. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Miracle Man.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. They get a hand on it and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And that's an intentional foul. First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
And the foul called on ABC. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The professor's checked in for ABC, so he gets them both. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Miracle Man, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And he commits the intentional foul. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And the first one drops.
That's his third personal foul.
And he makes both free throws. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Taking 2 shots. Timeout call.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And they go to the intentional foul.
Number 35. That's
The free throw drops for Powell.
at the line for the Thunder. Powell.
No good on the second free throw. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
That's his fifth
The free throw drops for Powell.
at the line for the Thunder. Powell.
And so he hits both. Here's Miracle Man. Goes up off the inbound. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And so they foul intentionally. And the first one at the line is good.
Personal foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Powell.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Martinez with the block, and he makes that one. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And the layup falls.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here's the home team. Here's Miracle Man. He gets it in there. Miracle Man's got 58.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post pressure.
And the professor picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Good on the second free throw. Money passes to Miracle Man. And good! He hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The free throw drops for Powell.
Personal foul. At the line for the Thunder.
Good on both. From the inbound, and again, that's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They poured it on tonight, dominant show.